Hi everyone! In this video we will factor a polynomial by grouping. Factor a squared minus 10a plus 4a minus 40. To factor by grouping, we're going to group two terms together and two terms together. Then we factor out the greatest common factor of those two terms. It's like the opposite of the distributive property. So I'm going to group the first two terms together and the second two terms together. Some may ask if I can switch the middle two terms so that I get a squared plus 4a minus 10a minus 40, and I can do that too. Either way works. So with the first two, the greatest common factor I can see is an a, so I will pull it out to the front, which means I divide both terms by whatever I've pulled out in front. So a squared divided by a leaves me with a, and minus 10a divided by a leaves me minus 10. Now in the second two terms, the greatest common factor is a positive 4. So I'll factor out a positive 4. That first term in this group divided by 4 is a. And a negative 40 divided by positive 4 is a negative 10. Now I have two very large terms here and here, again separated by an addition or subtraction sign. And within these, I have another greatest common factor. And this factor is actually a binomial, a minus 10. It's in common with both of these terms. And if I divide it out, again, like the opposite of the distributive property, I'm left with in the first one, just the a, and in the second one, a plus 4. I have now factored my polynomial by grouping, and I have two binomials. We can always check this by multiplying those two together, and this is the FOIL method, first outside, inside, last. So I have a minus 10 times a plus 4. The first times the first is a squared. The outside is a times positive 4, which is plus 4a. The inside is negative 10 times a, which is minus 10a. And the last is negative 10 times positive 4, which is negative 40. This matches the original. Now, the two terms in the middle are switched, but if we were to switch them back, it would be the exact same, and that tells us that our factored binomials are correct, and that is our polynomial factored into two binomials. And we're all done.